Hello, this is Vikas. So, in this video, we are going to learn what is array. Okay, so here I declared the one namespace, and the namespace name is array application, and inside that I have declared the one array. So, we will see one by one how to declare array. First of all, we see what is an array. After that, how to declare array. After that, how to initialize array, and after that, how to access the array. Okay. So basically, array is the nothing but a collection of same data type. Okay, collection of same data type with the help with contiguous memory location. Okay, it means if I am storing the if I am if I am storing the element like if I am storing the integer value, so array should be a in integer format. Okay, so how to declare array? Array declare like this. Okay, we are going. Okay, array declare like this. Data type. Okay, data type, then array symbol, that is opening and closing bracket, then name of the variable. Okay, where. Okay, these are the declaration type of array, but here I declared only array. Okay, here I want array like a integer array, I want like a string array. So if I declare the string array, then I will store only alphabet values only. This is only string value. Here I declared the one array, that is type is integer types, and these are the variable name, that is array. This array is not a any keywords. Okay, these are the user defined variable. Okay, and with the help of new keywords I creating the array with the size 5. Okay, this also size is the user defined size, and as well as I assign the value like 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, but whenever I accessing the value, so I can access like this: array of 0, array of 1, and after that array of 2, after that array of 3, like this. If I want a number of elements, I if I if in my array, if suppose in array I have a number of element, every time I need like this. Every time I need to I need to access the data from the array. Okay, I can write like this. Okay, so what is the starting value of array? These are the 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, but initially actually array index starting from the 0 and end with the size minus 1. Okay, what are the size of array? These are the 5. So 5 minus 1, it is 4, because array index starting from the 0. So let then see what will be the output if I running the code. Okay, the output is like 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so instead of, if I am storing the number of element like 6, okay, 7, okay, 6 7, here it is not taking the element. Why? Because my array size is 5 and I am going to entering the 7 element. Okay, so I need to write like 7, so it will be not showing anything. Okay, every time if I want to access the, if I want to access the 5 6 5 and then 6, sorry, then 6. Okay, if I have a number of element, so I need to write this line again and again, the code will be a very lengthy. Okay, so instead of this I can use like, I can use the for loop also here. Okay, so how to declare for loop? Just type for and then press the double tab. Okay, so it will be showing the structure of the for loop. Okay, here the length. So length, just delete this length, and where I my array name dot length, so it will be showing the calculating the whole length. Okay, and just write the one line. Okay, the line is like array of I. Okay, so it will be executing the it will be inherit the one by one. Okay, the first statement is array of I means array of 0, then increment the I, and then again the check the conditions, and then again like this loop will be continuous. Okay, see, the output will be same with the help of what, with the help of for loop. I can write like this. The code will be only 4 lines, 1 2 3 4 lines. Okay, if I storing the n number of element, my code is nothing changed. Whenever if I am getting the, if I am accessing the value, nothing will be changed. Okay, so these are the simple example of, or it is a single uh, you can say it is a single dimensional array. Okay, single dimensional means we are entering only the value. Okay, only row value 1 2 3 up to user mm, up to user requirement. Okay, these are the single dimensional array. In the next video we are going to learn multi-dimensional array. Okay, thank you for the watching.